Let's go to South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham, who says that it's past time for the Biden administration to show some leadership at the border. Senator, welcome. Good to have you here. I think it's interesting that the most sort of outrage and the most focus that we've heard from the administration and from the vice president on this whole story, on these thousands of Haitians who have moved over our border and into our country, is about this particular issue, about these couple of patrolmen on horses and their actions.
So Maxine Waters is unhappy with the cowboys. Well, you know who the cowboys are? They're federal law enforcement officers with a duty to protect the border. And she sees them as the bad guy. So all I can say is what Biden has done is he surrendered the border to drug cartels, coyotes, and human smugglers. He surrendered Afghanistan to terrorists, the Taliban and Al-Qaeda, and a major terrorist attack is going to come our way because between the combination of allowing Afghanistan to fall back into terrorist hands and have a completely open and broken border here in the United States, it's just a matter of time that the terrorists come through that border to kill a bunch of us. And here's what I want to say to the American people. The man on horseback is there to protect your family. The people rushing our border have put us all under siege. And I think the most inhumane thing going on right now in America is that the men and women of the Border Patrol have been completely abandoned, demagogued, scapegoat, and treated like dirt by elected officials in the Democratic Party and this administration. So I'm not unhappy. I am pissed. Secretary Mayorkas needs to resign. He's completely incompetent. The border is not closed. It has been surrendered.
Yeah, that's an interesting point. So with regard to Mayorkas, I hear a lot of people say, where's the accountability? What is going on? And I'm wondering, now that you see these poll numbers slipping, at some point, does he become expendable to the administration if they want to have, someone to point the finger at in this whole situation?
There's no way in hell we're going to fix this problem as long as he's in charge, because he doesn't understand the nature of the problem. He couldn't tell you how many Haitians are being sent back to Haiti. I guarantee you, for every one we send back, 5 are being released into the United States. There's a run on our border because we have a policy that if you come to America, claim asylum, chances are you're never going to leave the country. But the real culprit here is President Biden. He's the one that turned down sound military advice to withdraw all of our forces from Afghanistan, allowing the Taliban to take back over. He's the one that changed all the policies of President Trump, remain in Mexico, asylum agreements with the Triangle country. They took all the Trump policies that worked on the border, they repealed them, they canned them, and now we're being under siege. So Mayorkas needs to go. Secretary Mayorkas needs to go. He's incompetent. He doesn't know his job. He'll never be able to fix the border. And dereliction of duty by Joe Biden lies in 2 areas. He left American citizens behind in the hands of terrorists. He abandoned thousands of Afghans who fought along our side. Now he surrendered our southern border to drug cartels and human smugglers. Dereliction of duty on the border as well as Afghanistan.
Well, on the way out here, I would just make one other observation, because they talk a lot about humane behavior, and they're pointing the fingers at these Border Patrol folks on horseback. They knew these thousands of people were coming. They knew they were crossing. They were warned in June by Border Patrol that they needed to get more people down there. So then they have inhumane situation where the people don't have water, they don't have food, they're living in squalid conditions, and they had the ability. They should have sent FEMA down there to get ready for them and to make sure that they had a good setup to take care of these people that now they are upset about in terms of an interaction with this person on a horse. So, I mean, it boggles the mind. Senator, thank you very much. Thanks for hopping on with us today. Good to see you.